crazy. I never done started. Look, he crazy. But yeah, hey, I love it. I'm gonna see what you put in there. But go ahead, Seven. Open it up for us, baby.
What's going on, baby? It's Fantasy Football Safe Space presented to you by the Fantasy Shot Callers of 7 o'clock. I'm accompanied with my brother from another mother, Brother Fox. Hey, you ready? He's ready, bro.
Hey, I'm ready to spit these fantasy facts and talk about my undefeated Kansas City Chiefs.
Here we go. Last but certainly not least, the king of the South, Big E, a.k.a. the Fantasy Football Big Guy. What's going on, man?
Hey, man, like always, blessed, highly favored, and thankful, man, to talk this fantasy, you know what I'm saying, craziness with y'all. I mean, it's wild out here. Wild out here for a pimp.
It's hard out here. It's hard. Brother Fox, before we get started, how can the good folks take care of us?
Hey, as always, y'all can give us that HBO special. If you don't know what the HBO special is, it's the Help a Brother Out special. So help some brothers out. Hit that like button, subscribe. It truly, truly goes a long way.
Yeah.
There it is. If you're new to the show, this is Fantasy Football Safe Space, a place for you to come vent, laugh, cry, all of your fantasy pain away. We can start with the who hurt you, or we can just get back to the conversation.
Yeah, hey, whatever's clever. You
I'm gonna let
you the man, Seven. What you leading?
I'm fine.
Let's talk about it, man. Jameson Winston is on the trade block. He goes off. You got a trade offer. Finish the story, Brother Fox.
So the discussion prior to the show here today was who is responsible if you have a player that's up for a trade offer and a trade goes through right before the 10 o'clock mark hits. And now you have no slot for those players to play. Me, I'm of the opinion that you know what was on the trading block. You know what was out there. And if someone accepts your trade, which you offered, that's on you, player. That ain't on nobody else but yourself. You can't be mad at anyone but yourself. You might have set yourself up for failure for 1 week, but if you're a good trader, right, and you're actually getting good players, right, it shouldn't matter.
Right.
Player injured.
Now
that's on you.
Now look, Fox, I'm glad you said that. I talked to a lot of guys. I went to the barber shop. So I gave it to the barber shop, and it was 50-50 right down the middle. And I said, if you have CeeDee Lamb and you have Chase, you know what I'm saying? They're all trading with the guy. They don't take the trade. They sent you. They wanted CD from you. You didn't count. You couldn't cancel it. You could reject it, but keep it. Next thing you know,
what up, Dave?
They play and CD gets hurt, and the trade is still up. Now CD might have an ankle injury out for 8 weeks. If the trade is still up, it's their fault. I'm accepting.
Hey, I'm clicking the trade, baby. I'm clicking it.
Right. Yeah. Seven said no.
No trade etiquette. No honor amongst men, amongst thieves.
Hey,
no honor
amongst fancy football.
Ooh.
And look, my trade after I took Tyreek Hill. It was the year that Zeke got suspended for like 6 games when he pulled the girl shirt, whatever it was, and I got vetoed by the commissioner and said that it was wrong. You know what I'm saying? And it sparked a debate, and it was 50-50 down the middle, votes, everything. So I'm like, if you don't take your trades away, first of all, take your trades away before the game starts, then you won't even have a problem. But if you don't and you trade me, I'm going to accept on you.
Hey, game recognized game. And if your trade is still up there, you looking real unfamiliar, my guy.
Smile in your face.
Yeah.
Backstabbers. Damn, Pouncy Bros. Y'all ruthless. Let's get to the show. Who hurt y'all this week?
Whew, can I start? Devontae Smith, dog. Golly, 0.8 points. I'd rather a goose egg. I'd rather a goose egg than 0.8 points. They lost some points with your catch. You got negative. And like you said, Jameson Williams, obviously, he did too. He got negative yards on his catch.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard out here for a pimp, man. It is hard. What you say?
For me, Jaron Reed from
Green Bay.
Yeah, from Green Bay got me 3 points, and it's to the point where he's playing so well you have to start him. So it's just like he's got to eat that. Unfortunately, I had Jameson Williams as well, got me 0.6 in one league. The only reason why it was close was because Jameson Williams played like shit. Let's see who else. Let me see. Let's see who else. Oh, Tank Dell got me a goose egg. 0 for 4. What in the hell is going on with Tank Dell?
I'm glad
he got rich and trying. Something's up, man.
Hey.
He must have looked at CJ Stroud's girl or something, bro, because he ain't getting no target share.
He did get shot. His brother did get shot. I will say.
Hey, so did Parcells. So did Robo out in the Bay Area. That ain't stopped him.
Exactly. Ricky Pearsall catching balls, all right?
Okay. He's still out there catching balls. Ain't no excuse for Tank Dell.
No doubt. No doubt. No excuse. But Tank Dell, like, I'm glad that you brought him up because I was just like, everybody was trading for Tank Dell and was just crazy about Tank Dell moving up in drafts. And you don't hear a lot from those people anymore. And it's like Tank Dell is faded out of their memory. But I remember everybody saying to get Tank Dell. You know what I'm saying?
If you paid attention to our show, you knew he was the odd man out. It says when David went down, when David Montgomery went down, I got a trade accepted at 2 minutes after thinking he was done. Looks like he tried to get over, but I win. Ooh.
Okay.
There you go.
Tough. That's tough. Like I said, you just got to eat that one.
Yeah, for sure. For me, Todd Bowles.
Yeah.
What the hell is Chris Godwin doing in the game?
Yeah. Man.
Come on, brother. You making us look bad.
Man, they already don't want to give us a job. You're going to have got the brothers out there limping, got broke ankles, man, or sprained, dislocated, whatever, man. What are you doing?
That's also on Roquan, though. That was a hip drop tackle for sure. And like the NFL's already investigated. He's probably gonna get fined, but a fine after the fact. Now this man is out for the season. It's like, damn, bro.
Yeah, that killed me in your league, brother Fox. I have Godwin, IU, and I had Rashee Rice.
Yeah.
I'm killing me. That's why it's hard out here for. I'm sweating over here.
Yeah.
And another one for me who killed me, Sam Laporta. What is up, bro? What is there not enough footballs to go around in Detroit? Like, how does Sam Laporta go from being how does Sam Laporta go from being the number 2 consensus tight end in football last year to now, like he's barely top 10? His only good play was that trick play 2 weeks ago where he got the touchdown pass. That was it. He hasn't done shit.
Right. Detroit in general, 7, I'm not even trying to cut you up, but in Detroit in general, with Monty being hurt, but Monty been killing, the running backs have been killing, but everybody hasn't played how they should play. And then you got J-Mo, he on the roids. He on that Barry Bonds. He done got 2 games.
Man.
He about to be out the league. If he keep on, he done got suspended up the first time, then got suspended this time.
Yeah, he looking like Martavius Bryant right now.
Don't even tell me about the white tiger. After my Raiders drafted him. Got him from y'all for a pick anyway.
Yeah. Please. Thank you.
Please.
Thank you. Brother Fox, what you got for the waiver wire?
Let's see. All right. I think right now the confusion is who's going to be wide receiver 1 in the San Francisco offense henceforward. So I feel like they're number 1 and number 2 on the waiver wire pickups, and that would be Jawan Jennings, obviously, and Ricky Pearsall. Ricky looked okay last week. He didn't really have much separation, stuff like that, but that's kind of tough because Kansas City's defense is pretty good this year, so it's hard to tell. But for sure, I'm slamming that waiver wire for Jawan Jennings. I think Jawan's gonna have a hell of a season.
I think he might be a little banged up right now, but still worth picking up.
A banged up Jawan is better than a shot Ricky Pearsall any day. That's just my
dang. They got the savages tonight.
Hey,
this he's projecting with an undefeated team.
Yeah.
I can't wait for y'all to lose.
I would say number 3, Romeo Doubs. Romeo Doubs hasn't necessarily done a ton this season, but the last 2 weeks in that offense, he's actually had the largest target share. Since he came out and bitched and got suspended about his role in the offense, Love is throwing him the football now. You know, it might have worked. Maybe he got into Love's ear. So the fact that he's getting 10 to 14 targets every single game, you know, those opportunities are going to be there. So I feel Romeo Doubs is another player that you have to go for. And another player that, you know, some people are going to kind of like, what, really? Aaron Rodgers, if he's available in your league, and the only reason why I say this is because the Jets have a very soft schedule for the next 4 weeks. They have a very soft schedule to the point you're going to see Aaron Rodgers get some fluff numbers. Him and Devontae are going to connect, and people are going to be starting to turn up on is Aaron Rodgers back? But it's just going to be he's playing against some bad competition, so he's going to look good out there. But those would be the 3 players the 4 players I would slam the table for. And again, that would be Jawan Jennings, Ricky Pearsall, Aaron Rodgers, and and Romeo Doubs.
Right. Yes. Those are good pickups. I'm not knocking. Only thing I want to say is I don't like Aaron Rodgers' body language, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I think, you know, Devontae, if we watched the game, he dropped that pass early, like the first pass. He came out to try to get it to him, and Aaron Rodgers' his body language just didn't look right after that. I mean, my God, the brother just got off a flight. I mean, my goodness, you know, he's your old teammate that you got staying at your house. Throw it to him.
Yeah, you know what's interesting about that is when Cam Newton does it, the media goes crazy. But when Rodgers do it, they don't ever cover it. They don't ever talk about it. He's worse with the body language than Cam was.
Yeah. Hey, somebody put a ninja in the chat. Right? No, I'm gonna see now what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I love
it. Right.
It'll be a full moon tonight.
Yeah.
For the dirt and mud list, brother Biggie.
No doubt. Well, it's a long list. You know, it's a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? That was all, you know, hurting on bye weeks that we had to rely on. But I'm gonna run through them really quick, so it won't be a problem. C.J. Stroud, brother. I mean, I know Dale is dirt. You know what I'm saying? But you know, 10 for 21. You know what I'm saying? 86 yards. I mean, that's you know. So Pat played terrible too. Like 154, 2 picks. You know what I'm saying? Terrible, you know.
And he had a rushing touchdown.
Yeah, he got a rushing touchdown, 33 yards on that. That was nice. He made how he get on the Sports Center. He got on Sports Center for that.
Man, you know how he got on there.
Come on, they on Pat's sack, man. But anyway, Jaden Daniels got hurt, so he cost you. Kirk Cousins was mud, definitely. I think we're still looking at that 5, yard game. Don't play him. Ramondre is dirt. Don't play him. Singletary and Tracy. You trying to squeeze somebody in, I understand, but don't play them. Debo, well, he got pneumonia. He in the hospital. He's gone, so he killed you. Stephon Diggs and Tank Dell. You know what I'm saying? Tank Dell has 2 drops, touchdowns in the last couple games. You know what I'm saying? Devontae Smith, 0.8. Came back to earth, 8 points. Still not the worst, but he's in there. Devontae Adams, 3 for 30. Jaden Reed, Tyreek Hill, Waddle, Deontay Johnson, 1 for 17. I love Deontay on here. Josh Downs, 1 for 3 yards. J-Mo, he had that -4, like you said, Brother Fox. And the one I kind of want to, of course, all the tight ends, except for Bowers, Kelsey, Laporta. But Anthony Richardson, man, I saved him for last. I mean, 42%, only completed 10 passes this past game. Bombs, of course. What do you guys do with A-Rich?
Highest bidder. If you can get a third for him, I take it. Take it. If you can get a third, take it.
You're not going to get
Joe Flacco.
Yeah, unfortunately you wouldn't get a third at this point. Not in his career with his injury history. which is crazy to say when Justin. Yeah, I wasn't a believer in him in college. Wasn't a believer when he got drafted. I spoke all off season that I hated that people were pushing him into the between the 3rd and the 5th round. I thought it was ludicrous. It's the NFL. The NFL is a tough game, and nothing changes faster than a defensive coordinator. And if you don't have all the requisite skills to actually be successful out there in the field, it's just not going to happen. I don't see it. If I'm in the Colts, I'm abandoning ship only because the GM might get fired. He's been there for like 6 years. That entire team has his fingerprint on it, and he's hand drafted a lot of players. And other than that, the left tackle, the left guard they took some years back, Nelson. Other than Nelson, and you could say Jonathan Taylor for a short period. Other than that, his drafting has been god awful. None of those players, from Rocky Sin to defensive ends, like they're terrible.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, when you look at it, AR-15 might be one of the worst top 5, top 10 picks in the last decade. Definitely worst quarterback. He's got to be up there with like Jamarcus Russell and Ryan Leaf. He's bad. He's really bad.
Hey, when you're drinking the scissor, but not watching no defensive tapes, you pretty much take the cake with the number 1, Jamarcus Russell. I mean, he number 1 down in my book. Let's see what it
says. Traded Jacobs for Moore plus an 8th round pick. Well, they trading picks.
Yeah.
Trading picks. Traded Jacobs for Moore and an 8th round pick. Redraft. That's like a redraft dynasty, maybe. I've still got Kamara, Hunt, Pacheco, Herbert, Bixby. Needed a wide receiver. Now have Kupp, Reed, and Moore at wide receiver. What you think? I feel like you could have got more than DJ Moore for Jacobs, if I'm being honest. I guess Jacobs. Oh, I guess with the 8th pick, okay. I guess that's supposed to be. You can get some quality talent in the 8th round in a redraft.
Yeah, you can. So I like the way they do that, though. I didn't even know that was a feature. Be honest, and we talking fantasy football. It changed.
You can do like a redraft kind of dynasty.
Yeah, like you can give them the 8th pick when it comes. That's cool. That's cool. I like that.
You got to have the same people coming back. I guess if you inherit a team, then you inherit their extra picks and roster. I don't know.
Like a redraft. But they got right. You can't have you have an orphan team. Yeah, it would be like that.
So is that like does he get like your 15th round pick? Because he got to have enough picks to feed a roster, right? Or do you just drop and not have a 15th? I just trying to get it, but
well, he drops, so he doesn't get the 8th pick, but he'll get somebody like when waivers is over, when the draft is over, he can pick someone up.
Pick someone up. I guess you get 2 8 rounds for next year. Plus DJ Moore.
He said he got his
for 14 years. Haven't switched it up. Yeah. He got my 12th. Okay.
That's good.
I mean, DJ Moore's not bad.
DJ Moore's not bad at all. He's been a little inconsistent this year, but
that's it.
He's had some good games. Consistently putting up 10 to 14 points, which is good. I think the thing you should be most happy about is the fact that Kupp is on the trading block. Kupp could end up at an elite team, and that could work out greatly in your favor. So you can either sell high on Kupp right now, off the notion he might go to play with like the Chiefs, or you might want to hold on to him and see what happens.
Might want to play with a real quarterback like Russell Wilson.
Oh,
this guy.
Let's hide.
Yeah, right. I'll tell you. I mean, I don't know.
My boy Russell on.
Kansas City, I will give them that. Pat has looked like dirt, and I mean, it doesn't excuse the interceptions, obviously. But Pat, he definitely needs some weapons because Juju's out now again. So
yeah,
they shouldn't have played him. He had pulled his hamstring early in the week. Decided to play.
I know it's not great, but it's a 3 wide receiver league, so many wide receiver injuries this year. Wide receivers are expensive. Fair enough.
Ooh. Fair enough. Hey, preach to the choir, baby. That's what I said, man. I had, like I said, Rashid Rice, Ayuk, and Godwin on Brother Fox team, and it's like, man, when you scraping, you got Cortland Sutton, man. You pulling out a Tim Patrick.
That's another trade name. Cortland
Right.
Sutton is probably going to be on the move. Looks like the Rams are just blowing it up.
Yeah.
Stafford to Minnesota.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
And then
Which is interesting because
in Pittsburgh or Kansas City.
Why would you trade Stafford to Minnesota when you got a heir apparent and waiting?
Yeah,
they must think they can win this year right now.
Yeah,
they think that. I mean, that defense is solid. You got Aaron Jones, you got Justin Jefferson, you got Addison when healthy. Hawkinson's coming back. It's not a bad roster. Any given Sunday, someone get hurt, they must feel like they got it. And anything JJ can learn behind Matt Stafford.
But still, I mean, Darnold is playing well. I just don't see him going there. I mean, Darnold is still. I mean, I wouldn't pay for Stafford to get. You got a backup already ready, heir apparent.
Yeah, they took their first L, and now they're panicking.
Raiders
but
better.
Also, at the same time, Darnold's kind of like that Justin Fields, where you can't really win with him.
Oh, he better than Fields.
But they're the same tier. He could be number 20 and Fields is 25. They both in the 20. You know what I mean? You're not going to win a Super Bowl. You're not even going to make an AFC, NFC championship with those guys as quarterbacks. You might have a chance with Stafford and Russ with any given Sunday. You don't have no chance of escaping the wild card with Darnold or Fields, in my opinion.
Right.
I agree.
Hey, I wouldn't want him on my team.
Right.
All right.
Hey, you sure?
Yes, I would. Actually, I would want him on my team. Yeah. When I seen what Gardner Minshew did, I would, I would pay my own money to get him on my team.
Yeah. Hey, we appreciate it, Blue Jays. 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard. Got to show love to Big E staying up late. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Darnold, Sam, young Kirk Cousins vibes. For sure. Next Tuesday, Brother Fox, before we wrap it up, how can the good folks take care of us?
As always, y'all can give us that HBO special. If you don't know what the HBO special is, it's that Help a Brother Out special. So help some brothers out. Hit that like button, subscribe. It truly, truly goes a long way.
We appreciate you rocking with us. This has been Fantasy Football Safe Space. See you guys next Tuesday. Peace.
Go Chiefs.